Okay, so this is Schoolhouse Tour time. So this is the front door area. I bought this thing at a secondhand store, and I absolutely love it. It says, "Shh, testing in progress." So yeah. So the schoolhouse has bells up here, like real bells. These were picked up at some secondhand shop too. And so they're there for mainly for decoration. And we have a milk crate, a real life milk crate. So this is where we bring in the milk jugs and take out the milk jugs. And let me see, in here, this is where the laundry facilities are, which, I mean, there's nothing real important back there but the laundry facilities and some cleaning stuff for the janitor people. That's the laundry soap. So when you come in, we are in the science and the food lab. So we're just gonna kind of go around, and table needs a little work on, but it's a work in progress. We did get all the paper put over here, but now we just have to like put the paper somewhere. And these just came out of the washing, so we need to put those away too. But in general, I think things are going to be pretty good. So because the cows have not been producing milk when they were finally arrived, we got our milks full. So that's our milk, and then we got fresh eggs, and we got fresh cheese, and we got whatever that green stuff is. It's not a science project, I promise. This thing we don't use much. Spices for when Cook makes food. And then we got fresh butter, straight from the cow, or wherever butter comes from. And this is the stove and the oven. And this over here is the tools for some of the, it's not all the tools, but it's some of the tools for this thing. They're black. See, that's black and that's black. That's how I know that goes with that. Piece of decoration. It could be used for cutting board. It could be used for something else. I don't know. It's just there. And then over here, we have the sinks, and we got to keep the sinks clean because of bacteria, little microbes that you can't even see. And then we got the sponges and the soap. And then we have this is hand soap for when we have to handle the food. That's what that soap is, and that is good soap. I don't like to use the pumping kind because you really don't get a lot in there. Whereas this thing, you get like a long time's worth. This was used to clean the chalkboard when the janitor people were in. We use this in the summer. We put ice cubes in it, and we fill it up with water, and we get nice cold water for the whole day. And we don't have to go out to the spring. And then this is for later, for arithmetic when we get to measurements. As I remember, they're talking about pints and other things like that. So that's what that's for. And this is where Cook uses to make the food. So that's all organized. And then over here, we step into what we could call the living room. This book is, or the shelf. This is the shelves of forbidden books. It's all music books. we're not allowed to study them yet because I have to work on my arithmetic and reading. Because teacher says music has a lot of arithmetic in it. And I didn't know that, which is probably why I can't keep a steady beat and do rhythm. So in here is the main schoolroom. Couple cat balls are out. But let's see. This bookshelf here, this is all for Braille, which we've been toying a little bit. I'm in the middle of a course right now and it's almost done. And once that is done, then we'll start working privately on Braille. But this is all for like literacy, like reading and writing Braille. And this is all for reading and writing music. And this is the teacher's edition for one of these books over there. And more miscellaneous stuff. Printed material. This is printed material for the music. Braille paper, a lot of it. And I have a whole lot more in the other room too. This is a Braille labeler and some Braille books that I brailled from one of the sets over here. I brailled out a couple of the books, or most of 2 of them, but not all of them. And then down here we have Braille balls, which we use for Braille. We have cut up what are they called? They're like not ice trays. They're egg trays. We've got egg trays and we can spell words and sentences using these big balls. But we use these for arithmetic too. This is computer stuff, which is more than likely outdated by now. These are slate and styli, more Braille paper, miscellaneous music Braille stuff. So that's all what's down there. And over here, this is the main education shelf, kind of, with the music stand right in the middle of it. But the top shelf mostly has like answer keys and some miscellaneous books. McGuffey readers, the Ray's arithmetic, and some couple copies of larger copies. This is copy books and an abacus and flashcard boxes, and then some little beads and dice. Actually, those are corn pebbles. They're like corn things. And then larger copies of couple copies of Ray's arithmetic, and then German and whatever else is over here. I'm not sure. Probably writing or something. I'm not sure. And then down here we have more advanced mathematics like algebra, geometry, things like that. And then we move into sciences. That's what all these books are. These are all sciences. And then we move into physics, which this one just deals with the physics of sound. And then there's some other books there, probably writing or something, I'm not sure. And then down here, past the music stand, we have mainly this shelf is health books, like food, nutrition, things like that, anatomy. And then down at the bottom, we have a full collection of it's an encyclopedia. And so I don't know how old this is, but yeah, it's an encyclopedia set. They got really cool things in there. We haven't used them yet, but they are kind of neat when I purchased them. So then over here we have music books. I think these are hymns, like hymn books set for organ or something, and somebody gave them to me. I don't know why I acquired organ music. I'm like, don't they know that organ and piano are 2 completely different instruments? And then down here, These are all music books. Like, let's see. You got lesson books, finger drills, mostly is what's down here. Finger drills and etudes, lesson books of various sorts and sizes. And then over here, music theory. More for the like younger music theory, and some composition stuff and piano teaching. And some other miscellaneous stuff I need to find a spot for. This is my writing desk, which is for the most part organized. This thing here, I move this over here, and then I can sit in my comfy chair and do my arithmetic. That's what that is. That's a cat tree, and another cat thing, which she doesn't really use this one. So I don't know. Another really comfy chair, and a not so comfy chair, but it looks really comfy. I would like to get it replaced. But yeah, and this is the blackboard, which is actually for the most part black. We had it cleaned off when the janitors were in, so we got the blackboard cleaned off, the chalk tray cleaned up. The erasers are actually like nice and clean. I can't find it. They're nice and clean. So the chalkboard is ready for use, which I'm really happy. And it does look nice to have it a nice clean board without all the chalk stuff on it. Okay, so then moving back out, that's more cat toys. The cat is spoiled. Passing by the music shelf, and this is part of the science room. It currently has a experiment going on in there right now pertaining to bacon. This is what we have, the privy, and in the privy, it's kind of weird. You got to go through the privy to get to the swimming pool. So we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go to the swimming pool, but we got to go through the privy first. And go through the privy, and then right here we're entering into the swimming pool area. So this is the magnificent swimming pool we have here at the schoolhouse, and it's fun to swim in the swimming pool. Then regular bathroom items, privy items, and a nice mirror. And then, I don't know what, this is where the coat racks are. So that's where we hang the coats. And this is, you could call this the dorm room. This is the dorm room. So we have the bed, and then we have over here. Well, over here is a bookshelf, but it's not for school books. It's just for a catch-all. And then we got a couple school items, a paper cutter and some writing paper and things like that. This is a Braille shelf. These are all the Braille books that I was in for this correspondence school class, whatever. And this is where the clothes are all kept. I got my stuff out for Sunday. I sing in a choir, so I gotta have that out. Another miscellaneous bookshelf. This is more like really music paper I gotta figure out what to do with. And then under there, like behind all the CDs, I've got more Braille paper. And then I gotta figure out what to do with this stuff. I don't like where it's at right now, but yeah. And then that's another cat tree. And the cat, she's probably sleeping in there. Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see her just in there. Oh, no, I can't zoom out. Okay, and then over here is another miscellaneous bookshelf, which I'm not sure what the top shelf is. It was organized at one point, but now it's not. And then more music books. These are like real piano books, like Bach and Chopin and Beethoven and all these guys. And it goes down onto the bottom shelf too. Mozart, Tchaikovsky, Schubert, Schumann, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and then some other extra random copies of music. And then on the top is just the water for the cat, which I should get her some clean water. I'm gonna get her some clean water, and one of my favorite lamps. So that should be pretty much like that's a small schoolhouse. We have a very small schoolhouse. So I hope you come back again.